So I saw the two videos of two different chicks who look completely different, who put out stories of how they flew to other places for men that they didn't know. And so I'm gonna talk about these videos in a way so y'all can understand, so y'all can stop doing this, because I really don't even know what y'all be expecting, but it is what it is. So let's insert video one.
Let me tell y'all how I just spent the whole week with the man. Yes, 7 days, got flown out, all expenses paid for, and now we don't even speak. Yeah, it don't make sense. So y'all, I get a random text like, hey, get...
Now check out video two.
Story time on when I flew to another state to meet this young lit nigga that's lit on the internet. And to me, I felt like he was cat. So yeah, I met him on the internet. I was in the Bahamas, like the beginning of January for my son. I'm sorry, the beginning of February for my son's birthday or whatever. And he DM'd me on Instagram like, need you. So I'm like, oh, I've been trying to get you me or whatever like that.
So the first young lady said that she flew out for a week straight. He paid for everything, the plane ticket, all the food, all the activities they did. And we can assume that she had intercourse with him the entire week. She said it was a random text. I'm not sure how we can equate random text to being flown out for a week and just giving up your body to a stranger. The last person on the internet that actually said that he had met somebody he met off a dating app. He ended up meeting him over a weekend, and he ended up coming out with HIV, syphilis, I think it was chlamydia, trichomoniasis. But aside from that, she says she got the random text. She was flown out, and all of these things occurred. So again, we know that she gave up her body the entire time she was there, including day one. We don't know if protection was used, because a lot of times some black women equate condomless sex to somebody actually liking them, so they won't require people to put on condoms, which is wild with the way these STDs and HIV rates keep skyrocketing in the black community. Okay, and now she said when she got home, she hadn't received a text from him. 2 weeks went by, he still hadn't texted. I guess it wasn't evident to her that just because he spent the money, and I told y'all in previous videos that a man that can afford it has no problem doing it, it still doesn't mean he likes you. So she must have thought that, she put that punani on him and he just fell bonkers for her. And the moment she was gone, he let her know that, yeah, you wasn't even an option. You just was the easiest person for me to get access to like that, right? And then you got the other girl who paid for her own trip, paid for her own plane ticket after she saw somebody on Instagram, thought he was a young ninja, and she liked the way he looked. And then he told her that he needs her, and she said, I've been trying to give you me. She wasn't asking for no dates. Hell, he didn't spend a dime, because she spent the money to get there. She paid for her hotel, and all she was going to do was give him her body the entire weekend. And when that didn't go down, she came with her story, and she had to get all these over 1 million views of women, and in the comments, some of them talking crap. And I just know the men looking at this like, and they wonder why we won't come back outside. I got y'all men. I know. With the type of options that y'all, and that's why I keep telling y'all keep saying that y'all want those 18 to 25-year-olds. You see how reckless they are? They'll fly out to different cities and see different men. Don't know what they contracted, ready to give up their body, but y'all swear because they so fertile that y'all want them. But here's our examples of these women and the things that they do, because a woman who is over the age that you feel like is worthy would never even subscribe. But that's neither here nor there. It's a different conversation for a different day. So now, out of both cases, the only person who seemed to get everything they want based on her story, because we don't have the proof, is the first girl. The second girl just got dust blowed in her face because she paid for her own trip, paid for everything, and she still didn't get a chance to even see the dude while she was there. So what do both these videos tell you? Ladies first, because I kind of can depict what the men are saying, like both of them dumb. and money moves, and that's why a lot of men say that money moves women. Well, you can tell for the first woman, money moves her, so it doesn't matter what it was. Y'all keep getting these messages from Shearer, and she said that if he spends a certain amount, that you're just supposed to be ready to give him your entire body and everything. And so that's what he did. I'm sure his balance didn't come up to 5,000. No, a plane tickets aren't that expensive. You know what I'm saying? She stayed with him. You see what I'm saying? She stayed with him, so he missed out on paying for hotels and stuff. So I definitely know that he didn't spend the 5,000 threshold as Shira told y'all. But because he spent something, she went over there and gave him everything. Now, the second girl, she took a loss. Loss on time, loss on money, loss on self-esteem. Just a whole huge loss. But for some reason, she got over 100,000 something likes on that video from other women who would have done the same thing. She met that one on Instagram. So the first person says she got a random text. This one says she met him on Instagram. Fellas, I already know what y'all thinking, but I want to ask the women, what did you all learn from this? From both situations? Please tell me. Because if the only thing that you learned was at least the first girl got some money spent on her, then that's not what I'm talking about. It could have been her ended up with her being dead. It could have ended up with her having a disease that she can't get rid of with some pills. The second girl didn't even get a chance to get to the bedroom part because she said when he started acting funny, his energy was kind of off. Something was different, but according to him, he said that she didn't look like her pictures on Instagram. So he probably wasn't going to put in that much effort anyway. So it wasn't a loss to him. It was a loss to her. But women, if you think getting on planes and flying to locations for men that you met on the internet or randomly text you is the goal, then it's no wonder why they're not trying to love us black women anymore. Because look at the examples that you all are setting. And I don't say sleep with men that have nothing. What I will say is you didn't know enough and thought that if you did this, that this person was going to like you. And when it didn't go your way, that's why story time came. And I really feel like y'all just wanted some views and somebody to say, well, girl this, well, girl that, and you did it. I am utterly embarrassed to know that you all wasted your time and expected these men to give a F about you once the deal was done. You even got the young lit ninja he done made his own TikTok. Now he done put his own versions of stuff out there now. And his views are up. And his likes are up because it's a bunch of nosy black women, young girls, in the comments, egging it on, telling him things like, well, she ain't look good anyways, and just. And y'all wonder why they won't come back outside? This is men of all races. Because look how you're acting on the internet. I wouldn't come outside with you either. Well, this is why I don't be outside with y'all. Probably why I'm engaged too. And some of y'all may never get the calling to be a wife. Because look how you leading your lives. And y'all got kids. And you flying to unknown locations with unknown people you met on the internet. You didn't even vet them enough to even know if that's something you should do. You're not asking for tests. I said this. Y'all don't ask nobody to go take no tests. But quick to say, I always get my checkups every 6 months and I get my test and I make men take a test. No, you don't. These two women just showed you that you don't. I feel really sorry. Go. There are some black women who want to do it properly and want to be loved. But then these are a version of these women right here who get all the notoriety and all the views and all the likes. And it makes it seem like to black men and men of other races that's all we ever gonna care about is money. And if you have enough money, we're gonna just give you everything in us, our body and all. And it's very sad. I need to get y'all life together. Get some self-esteem. Go ahead and get you some counseling. Doomsday. That's all I'm saying. Doomsday.